Get your pencils, grab your paints, collect anything you consider art supplies. It's time for Art Smackdown, the game show that makes art the cutthroat competition God intended. This week's contestants are Best Artist in the World, Allison Bamcat, last week's audience champion, Jacob Crow, and this week's contender, Newsy, with celebrity guest judge, Barb Ross, with me, Mark Stetson, and my co-host, Micah Sherman, and this week's guest host, Mansplain Jane Barker. Baker. My fault.
Oh, welcome to Art Smackdown. Hey, Mansplaining Jane, you need to unmute your microphone there. So
yeah, I knew that, Micah. I was just waiting until it was the right time.
All right.
Right time and a place for everything. So I was waiting for the right time, obviously.
Cool.
And yeah, Jack Stetson.
Yep, that's me.
Basically, it was Barker when we got to Ellis Island.
Oh, and they changed it because it was two. It was two.
They had too many R's.
You can go ahead.
Too many R's. They wanted one less R.
I
Drop the first R.
Makes perfect sense. That's what I would have done, frankly.
Yep. My grandparents did it. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. Well, Jane, excited to have you back on the show.
It's great to be here. I knew you'd invite me back.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. It's so nice to see Schwartz and Merck in the chat there. We just got rated by
Goldenators.
Carlsbad Speed. So welcome everyone. I think Carly was streaming there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So welcome Pig Bullets. Nice. Welcome.
Nice name.
Yeah. Mega Updude, good to see you. Squeak Watch, Cabo, so happy that you're
F around, find out.
Here. F around, find out. I love it. Holdenators by proxy of Carly. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. This is Art Smackdown. It's a game show, just like Nailed It, except this one's with art. Here's how we play. 3 artists enter the stream, and we give them a challenge to complete in 20 minutes. Halfway through, we make them compromise their vision, and then we figure out who the best artist in the world is. And you in the chat have a chance to be on Art Smackdown next week. Just grab some art supplies around your house, like right now, like literally any art supplies, a pencil and paper, magazine clippings, glue, some other art that you can think of. Mansplaining Jane.
Well, I'd like to use plywood.
Cool. That's very
as a building block.
What's that?
As a building block.
I don't know what you mean by a building block.
As a foundational spot for art.
I don't know. Yeah. What do you mean by that, though?
Can you explain?
Yeah, of course. Basically, I like to create art out of wood and wood products, and I start with a base of plywood, 3/4 inch ply with AA sides.
I've never heard of that.
I just use 2-ply.
Top quality.
Is it? Oh, top quality. All right, cool.
That's what it is.
Well, if you've got plywood around your house, use that for sure. You can be literally anything, and take the challenge along with this week's contestants. And then when the 20 minutes are up, take a picture of your art and email it to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. And that's fartsmackdown with an F because Art Smackdown was already taken. And please include your Instagram handle if you have one, so we can tag you in our posts this week. Should we? What do you guys think? Should we get the old show on the road? Get the old ball rolling?
Get the old band back together?
Yeah.
Take it on the road. I say yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Well, good. All right. So here we'll get warmed up here with a, a self-expression challenge. You got 1 minute to complete the following challenge, and do this at home and send us a picture just to make sure the email is working. That's fartsmackdown@gmail.com. And let's see here. So here's a quick little self-expression challenge. You have 1 minute to complete. Okay.
1 minute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. You have 1 minute to draw a super cool muscular dog. Go. That is a super cool muscular dog. Jane, what would you feature in your super cool?
I think it'd have to be a Shar-Pei.
Yeah.
I find them to be very intimidating
Okay.
because of the way they lock eyes with you.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Sort of makes you question yourself.
Your own masculinity?
No, it makes me question the safety of everyone around me. I just want to make sure everybody's safe. I'm fine.
What is a Shar-Pei? Is that the
with
They're
so much
small,
face?
but they're evil. They're little killers.
do they have the the fur that
Yeah, that's elusive. It's
elusive?
Elusive?
elusive because
It's loose fur?
it looks like fur at first, but then it's like very sharp, prickly hair.
5 seconds.
Okay. Cool. All right.
And time.
Well, let's meet our artists this week. Let's start with our invited contender this week. We'll call it an upstart contender. I'm really excited to have him on the show. I talked to him about it a few weeks ago. Newsy.
Yo,
welcome.
How's it going?
Good. Your name's Jerome, but you go by Newsy.
Yeah.
Because were you a newspaper photographer?
Dumb name. I was hanging out with a frat type group of people. They saw that I took pictures. They knew that I was gay. So they were like, Newsies is a musical about paper sales, right? We'll call you that. Is the dumbest explanation, but it's stuck.
You say frat guys?
That's what I was hanging out with at the time, yeah.
They were
They were very eager to place me, so that's how they placed me.
frat guys love to place. Mansplaining Jane, were you in a frat in college? Did you
Sure
go to college?
was.
Yeah, cool.
Alpha.
Yep. All right, Nizzy, let's take a look at your super cool muscular dog.
It's cool for here, and then I can post it in the email or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
I started off focusing just on the super cool, but then I remembered muscular was also a part of it, so I threw in a little bit of that. But the cigarette is what makes it the coolest, I think.
I think so, because smoking cigarettes is super cool.
Don't tell me that juuling is cool. There's nothing cool about Juul.
No.
Juuling's for wimps.
Yeah, juuling is for wimps. I feel like I like this prompt because I feel like people drew super cool muscular things in elementary school. And they put a hippopotamus head on. It's always it's always
I feel like I missed out on a lot of that because I didn't even start drawing until I was 27. So,
oh, wow.
I missed out on all of the doodling in school and all that kind of stuff.
So you were at 27, you're like, you know what? I'm going to do something to better myself. And you were
No, it was worse. I started doing graffiti at 27, and to get better at graffiti, you got to keep a notebook and you got to keep practicing. Well, I got bored because I have ADHD. So I started teaching myself how to draw, and I stopped practicing graffiti and I started getting more into the drawing, but it was too late by then because the Pittsburgh Graffiti Task Force had already launched a 2-year investigation against me, and I got arrested. And anyways, now I do murals and cool, cute stuff. That's what I do now.
Oh, that's great.
Been there.
Yeah. we have another mural artist on the show. So this will be exciting. Hey, do you have a tag? Can you do a quick tag?
Yeah. This is you might be able to see this if you are in certain areas in New York. I'll let you just keep your eyes out on the streets for that.
Sweet.
Is it Chill?
Chew. That's
Chew.
Just another name that I picked up along the way. But
nice.
Yes. See if you see it, tag me in it.
I feel like reading somebody's tag is always like guessing if someone's pregnant or not. So I feel like when I see tags, I'm like, I think I know what that says, but I'm not 100% sure. I shouldn't say it out loud, and I just made a huge faux pas.
Totally
Said,
fine.
said chew.
The graffiti community is full of a bunch of man boys, and it's best for you not to know anything more than you know.
Awesome. Well, it's great to have you here. We're so excited to see what you do for the 20-minute masterpiece.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
For sure. See you in a little bit. I just said that like, I'm only 2 blocks away. Okay, see you in a little bit, Newsy. All right. But we're not outside going anywhere these days. Let's meet up with our audience champion from last week. You know him as the Crowbot in the chat.
Hello.
Hey, Jake. How's it going?
Hi, Micah. How are you?
I'm good, man. How have you been?
Good. Yeah, I haven't been on in a while. You've got some real good artists in chat jumping in here.
I know. There's been a lot of new, a lot of fresh blood.
Yeah.
Who are on the have you heard the expression bleeding edge?
Cutting edge?
In the corporate world?
No.
Oh,
they're on the bleeding edge of progress.
Oh, like bleeding edge technology?
Yeah,
maybe exactly. I've heard, or maybe that's cutting edge. I don't know.
Cutting edge.
Is it the same?
What's that, Jane? Jane,
several times.
Jane,
you've heard it? Okay. What does it mean?
When you're on the bleeding edge?
Yeah.
It means you're willing to risk it all. So like if you got to go do something and you're going to get shot, you're going to go do it. You're on the bleeding, you're going to bleed out.
I don't think that's
what it is.
All right, thank you. Your
place violence thing.
Your pop filter is wilting. It's so funny. Jane is a good friend of mine. In this character, I'm like, I just want to undermine it at every turn. All right, Jake, let's see what you got. Super cool, muscular.
So I, like Newsy, was like thinking that sunglasses is the first thing that I jump to when I think of something that's cool. They're wearing sunglasses. And then you're wearing sunglasses at the beach. So this is like a muscle beach, like a big muscular dog. And I gave him, I don't know how many, nipples a dog does have, but if they were like muscular, they would have a number of pecs, not just like the 2 pectoral muscles.
True.
So I tried, let's get a really long torso, but it's, a lot of core work goes into this. And there's some shorts for modesty. And you can't skip leg day. All of the things that make a muscular person muscular, this dog does.
Those are some thick quads, dude.
Yeah, everything's got to be thick.
Yeah.
The American male dog has 8 nipples.
Oh, see, I think I only got 6 in here.
Yep.
Total. So this is a failure of a drawing.
No, I don't think so at all. In fact, I really like. Yeah, I like the color, the hot magenta.
Oh yeah. Squeakwatch asked me to use color. She said to stay away from flesh tones tonight and use color in your drawings.
Oh wow! So you got wow. So Squeakwatch is giving you directives.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Tips.
All right.
She's been there. She's gone up against Miss Allison Bamcat.
That's true. Last week.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, Jake, any particular strategy you're going to be employing this week besides throwing some color in there?
Yeah, color's number 1, and I'm just going to keep thinking that I learned a fact today that the E in Chuck E. Cheese stands for entertainment. That's his middle name.
Chuck Entertainment Cheese.
Yeah, that's his full name.
Charles Cheese. Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Speaking of,
so that's gonna keep me going.
Speaking of cheese, has anybody seen Barb and Star visit Vista Del Mar? Go to Vista Del Mar.
It's a fucking delight.
Yeah, Richard Cheese is up in
yes.
there. Love Richard Cheese.
Boobies.
Yeah, he sings a song about boobies. Barb and Star is like just the movie that we need right now. We paid $20.
So yeah.
my fiance's sister paid $20 and then we
Oh.
logged in as her. But it's I think it's important to support movies right now, right? Because they can't be anyway. Is it? I don't know.
When you supported someone who supported movies,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's important.
But there's also
half-assed it, but still good.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, there are other things to donate to besides movies. I think not exactly essential. Anyway, I work in movies. Let me stop talking. Jake, we're super excited to have you. Best of luck
Thank you.
tonight. And let's go to the best artist in the world. She's back to her old tricks. Allison Bamcat, so excited to have you back.
I'm so happy to be back.
What's your strategy this week? What are you what is your usual strategy? Or are you going to try to change it up at all this week?
Well, my usual strategy is that I'm drunk the whole time. But this time I'm only on my first beer. So I don't know if that's going to help me or hinder me. I am sweating to death in my studio because there's no ventilation in here.
Oh,
And I have all my lights that I just bragged about, including my ring light back there. So, but I do have all my teeth for this. So.
Oh yeah, did you get it?
Not the real one. No, this is still.
Okay, cool.
March 24th. I'm going to be a brand new woman.
Can't wait.
Micah,
Yes.
just to let Allison know, she's going to need to drink a little more alcohol because when you sweat, the alcohol comes out through your pores.
Cool.
Thank you for telling me.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, mansplaining Jane. All right, Allison, let's see what you got here.
I got it.
Okay, so I like my dog, but I am pretty disappointed in myself that I didn't give him killer sunglasses like everybody else did.
Right.
And I've seen guys' grocery games. I know to admit that I've missed out on really pivotal step, and I think that was just, a misstep on my part. But he is really
I think it gives him more of a smoldering gaze. Like I actually kind of dig it without the sunglasses.
yeah.
You know what it kind of looks like to me? Oh, go ahead, Jane.
I don't see the dog.
No.
Okay.
right.
Well, art is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah. Could you make that?
Don't see it.
Oh, you don't. Oh, it's on the Twitch.
Oh, fine.
Where you're going?
Okay, good. At least I didn't royally destroy my file.
No, not at all. It definitely looks like a dog. I was gonna say it looks like the mascot of a minor league football team.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see that.
Like the logo of
I wanted the traps to be really prominent. The traps. And then whatever all this neck meat is. I focused on the neck meat.
I think neck meat is traps. Jane?
Manisclopius.
Thank you.
Yep.
So yeah, it's really great. It looks like a pit bull. It looks like a thick neck pit bull. Thick neck pit.
It looks like McGruff.
Oh.
Yeah, McGruff on his off weekend.
Yeah, when he's pounding his lats.
Guy from BoJack, less buff.
Yeah, it's like why he wears a trench coat everywhere, because he doesn't want to intimidate all the kids that he's trying to take a bite out of crime with. He's like, if he took his trench coat off, the kids would be like, "Oh my God, what is wrong with you?"
It's his post career when he stopped being such a narc.
Yeah,
I read an article today, Micah. There was an article the other day that said the kids are frightened by men in trench coats.
Oh yeah. You had to read an article?
It was just published by it was peer reviewed. I'm sorry. What do you read?
All right. Okay. So let's. Why don't we get started, Mark?
Yeah,
Jane,
great.
I'm ready.
Allison, good luck, and everybody playing in the audience, good luck as well. We can't wait to see the art that you create. So, here is our 20-minute masterpiece challenge that is commissioned by our guest judge. Here we go. You have 20 minutes to help create a missing cat poster for Barb Ross's cat, Gesso. And our guest this week is Bob Ross's little sister, Barb Ross. Barb, welcome.
Oh my God. Is this thing on?
Yep,
Yes.
You're good.
Oh, wow. Thank you guys for having me and helping me out with this little situation I'm in.
Yeah, for sure. So before we learn who you are, can you tell us a little bit about your cat Gesso and what happened?
Sure. Yeah. So, since my brother passed away a few years back, I've had a few emotional issues. So I've got an emotional support cat who I lovingly named Gesso. But whenever I get emotional, he runs away.
Okay, that's not very supportive.
No, it's not. It's not, Micah. But, cats do what they do. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It must be a pretty stressful time for you right now. So can you kind of tell us a little bit, like, does your cat have any identifiable features that would be helpful to put
Sure.
into the poster?
Scars.
Yeah, he's got really, really cute paws. He's got 4 of them. Adorable.
Okay.
They smell like Doritos if you smell them up close. I don't know if you could get the aura of that in the drawing. Yeah, he's a calico.
Okay.
That,
What is
that just means multiple colors.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't know that.
To say it's multiple colors.
Yeah, if we could check in with mansplaining Jane. Jane was so helpful in the waiting room before. I was very confused about a lot of things. She cleared it up.
Yeah.
She
And
cleared it up.
speaking of, Jane and I have a podcast called Your TikTok Famous, and the most recent guest was Barb Ross. Barb has thousands of followers on TikTok.
I do. It's so funny. I met Mike and Mark actually behind the Blick store in Union Square. I was looking for my cat as well. And they said, we do this show about Bob Ross. You look so much like him. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm his little sister, right?
Yep.
Turns out Bob is really profitable.
Right.
And you guys let me know that. I made what do you call it, a Tic Tac account?
Yep.
Tic Tac?
No,
I
well,
mean,
Jane, can you fill us in on that pronunciation?
It's T-I-K, tick, tick.
Okey
Tick
doke.
Tick.
Oh,
Okay.
that's all right.
I don't think that's right.
That's,
But, okay.
that's absolutely inaccurate.
Tic Tac, what Tic Tac ever you wanted. I'm the Bitcoin's rolling in, and I really appreciate you guys having me on the show.
Absolutely.
Pleasure.
So, what else? Like, what is useful in your opinion? What are some useful features of a missing cat poster or any poster that is asking the onlooker to
This
a
is
call of action?
This isn't it.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
But
But
this
I'll
isn't
take
your-
him.
okay. Well, I mean, this one's mine, but I was just making sure because I just got him recently that I didn't find your cat and
Okay.
repurpose him as my own.
Well, if you need a place to put him, you know where to chat me in the Zoom.
Yes.
I don't have a cell phone right now.
Oh, what happened?
I had to sell it, give it back to the Verizon store.
Oh,
This isn't actually my home.
Oh,
Um,
whose home is it?
It's actually an art student at SVA. They have an extra room. They're living at home with their parents. It's a long story, but
COVID.
COVID. Yeah. So I don't want to, make you guys feel too bad for me, but it would really be helpful if I could get my cat back.
Sure. So the question still stands. What's useful to put in
The eyes. The eyes are very important. Gesso
Okay.
has the eyes of almost like Philip Seymour Hoffman,
Oh,
like
very
an old
recognizable.
soul. Yes, just like very
Old soul.
sad but understanding. And I don't remember what color they are because I'm actually, believe it or not, pretty and self-involved, which Gesso often lets me know. But just the eyes would be helpful, I think.
Okay, so some old soulful eyes. And what about, like, what do you want it to say? Do you want to have those little ticker things at the bottom with you don't have a phone number to call. So what like, how do you want people to get in touch with you?
That's a great question, Micah.
Thank you.
they could always follow me on Tick. Yeah, and actually, no, you need a cell phone to message me there. Don't do that. My address, I could give you my address.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 35
uh-huh.
Regency Street,
Okay.
Queens, New York. I don't know the zip, so maybe you could Google that.
35 could someone in the chat Google 35 Regency Street and let us know the zip code and also let us know what you see there.
Yes.
Yes.
Micah.
Street
Yeah.
view, please.
Sorry, Jane. Yes.
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know it's often very helpful to have a reward.
That's funny. You mentioned
Oh
that.
yeah. No, it's a good point. Thank you, mansplaining.
Prompts a
Jane.
lot of people.
All right, listen, I'm going to cut it to you straight.
Okay.
I got a lot of people coming after me. I recently received the MacArthur Genius Award because my name, whatever, I wrote a sob story. They gave me all the money. I ended up spending it all in the desert. I went to a casino.
Okay.
I've got nothing left. So I don't know if people would want me to give them a hug if they find a cat.
Sure.
I
Maybe a
could.
painting. Like a painting.
I have painter's block right now, which is why you guys are helping me out.
Right. Can you talk a little bit about that? So you can give a hug as a reward, or
Yeah.
and is there anything else you can give as a reward? Anything you can think of?
Let's see. You can invest in my Bitcoin. I have a good Bitcoin account going. You can invest in my Bitcoin.
That's the reward that they get, is to invest in your Bitcoin?
Yeah. Do you think that would work?
I don't know.
Do you have any suggestions of rewards if you don't have
Do you have any
currency?
books? They look like books behind you.
Oh yeah, books. You can have this SVA students' books.
Okay. All right. I don't exactly know what painter's block is.
It's like writer's block, but you can't.
Is
paint.
it like plywood?
Plywood is what you get the block out with.
Got it.
Oh, I should write that down.
I
This
stuck
one
with
looks
that.
apropos. How about this book, The War of Art?
Okay.
Break through your blocks and win your inner creative battles.
Okay.
I'd find a
I
cat for
think I
that.
should keep that.
Yeah. So can you talk a little bit about your, or I'm sorry, were you going to show us some more books?
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was just going to ask about your painter's block. That must be really frustrated for an artistic person like you.
Yeah, it sure is. It's just the constant comparison to my brother Bob, right? He was so good at painting landscapes. People have certain expectations, I think. And it just kind of gets in my head, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you do landscapes?
God, Mark, I find them to be very boring.
Sure.
Okay.
Mark, I could show you something I painted.
Yes, please. I'd love to see it.
That'd be great.
It's
Yeah.
been a few years. I did ayahuasca actually in South America, and I woke up and this is what I painted. Let me know if you can't see it.
Is that Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, it is. It's Alec Baldwin.
Wow, that's good.
That's
You guys think it's good?
that's incredible, actually.
It's definitely Alec Baldwin. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last thing I painted. Maybe I could give this as the reward.
Sure.
there
I
you
mean,
go.
that's pretty. I mean, a lot of people would love to have an oversized portrait of Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, maybe in the comments, people, would you like this? Do you have room for this?
Pig Bullets is asking in the chat, can you get a rundown of names? Are you asking for a rundown of the contestants' names? We could give you a rundown of names. I just want to give you the names that you're looking for.
Yeah.
I've got a
Um,
hat
Bidders
full of
on
names.
here. I'll give them my direct address.
We've got a bid of $1.4 million. I guess
think
that's
about it.
that's for the
It's for the Baldwin.
Baldwin or for the Bitcoin.
Oh, I thought it was for the cat.
I'll take whatever you got. You got my address now.
Yeah, that's 35 Regency Street in
Yeah.
Queens,
In
Queens, New York.
Queens, New York.
Yeah.
It is Cast and
And
Friends. Cast and Friends.
Yeah, Boss. He was great in Boss Baby.
Yeah, Boss Baby actor.
Well, the names
There's
are
also
up
in
on-
a. Sorry, go
Oh,
on.
no, I was saying if someone in the chat, if Pig Bullets wants our names, it's popping up in the in our Zoom windows. If that's at all.
Oh, I think it's cut off. Yours is. Oh, some are cut off. No, I don't know.
Oh my God, they're drawing already. This is incredible. You guys are doing great.
I can tell. I can tell you guys. Was Boss Baby narrated by Toby Maguire?
Riddle me that, Batman. I had no idea.
Our contestants are Allison Bamcat, Jacob Crow, and Jerome Charles. That's Bamcat, the Crowbot, and Newsy.
It's time to spin the wheel of compromise.
Let's do it. My name is Micah.
My name
This is Mark. That's Mansplaining Jane, and this is Bob Ross's little sister, Barb Ross.
And
Nailed it.
we spin the wheel. The wheel.
Round and round
of
it goes.
It's America's game.
Where it stops, nobody knows.
Oh.
Put George Harrison in it.
Oh,
All right.
God. He's my least favorite Beatle.
Well, so this is interesting because Mark's cat's name is George Harrison.
So take it as you will.
That's awkward. I'm sorry, Mark. Didn't mean to do that. I never want to offend a cat owner.
No, it's okay. I understand. It's a polarizing name.
So
People
why
have
is
killed over that name.
he your least favorite Beatle?
I got mixed up with a woman out in the desert, and she used it for all of her passwords on her electronics,
Mm.
just bringing some stuff up.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It sounded like it just did there. That's challenging.
You know,
Um,
somebody did try to stab George Harrison.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How about showing some of the 60-second self-expression challenges from the audience?
Yeah, definitely. Barb, it seems like you spent a lot of time out in the desert.
Sure do.
Which desert? You just sort of say out in the desert as if it's like, where are we talking about?
Oh, I just spent a few months out in Wonder Valley. It's past Joshua Tree, where all the people are. You just keep going out. And I set up a yurt out there. Got a yurt on Amazon, set it up, and no one found me for 3 weeks. Kicked me out. Sandstorm going on. So it was good.
Is that out where that monolith was? That big
Yes.
Interesting. Do you know anything about that?
I'm not at liberty to talk about it, Micah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a look at some art here. Oh wow, these
are very muscular. Okay,
yeah,
so
these are super.
So this one is from Juice Fan.
Mhm.
And just making sure there isn't any. Yep, there's no caption for this one. This is just the muscular, the super cool muscular dog. Over in the bottom right of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love
He's
that.
got. You love that what?
Harley Davidson.
Yeah, that's quite a hog.
Mm-hmm.
Nice motorcycle too. That's a super cool muscular dog.
This one, the one in the middle, is from Squeak Watch.
Sharpay.
Ripped Brad the pug.
Super cute.
Real cute.
Jane, you thought that was a Sharpay?
It seemed like it to me, but you know what? I didn't have my glasses on, so
All
clearly it's pug.
All right, cool.
And then the last one is from Mega Updoot. The subject title, Daddy.
Right.
It just says
Barb. Yeah. That's a pretty dope. I really like the ab structure there.
Yeah.
He looks like a guitar and a football had a baby with a bunch of pearls. It's awesome. I really like it. I like all these. All three of these are great.
They're all very strong.
Yeah.
A monkey lady to me.
What's that?
I thought it was a monkey lady.
Oh. Well, The prompt was draw a super cool muscular dog. So if someone had sent us a
I remember.
monkey lady, wouldn't have really made any sense.
I was here.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
5 minutes, artists. 5 minutes.
5 minutes left. So Barb, is there anything that you would be remiss if you didn't say right now about either your cat or about what's important to,
Yeah.
say on a missing cat poster?
Yeah. I would definitely use the word missing. That's going to be important.
Sure.
And I also would like to mention that Jezzo is a sucker for trips to Myrtle Beach.
Oh.
So if you get any inspiration for that, I have found him one time down south in the middle region of America by the ocean.
So you live in Queens, but you make frequent trips to Myrtle Beach?
The road is my home.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're
You
a
can get
real nomad.
Yeah, I'm a nomad. Yeah, you can get most of your food from dumpsters, as you guys know, where you met me.
Yeah.
There's some good apps now. Get your food to go for free at the end of the day. Yeah, So Myrtle Beach, the desert. I'm a real I like sand.
You're a real sand person.
Yeah.
My family watched Nomad's Land. Nomad
Oh,
Land.
yes.
What'd you think?
Yeah. Well, we paid for it.
Was it so good?
Yeah, we paid for it. I'm just saying we didn't use anybody else's login. We paid for it ourselves, and
Sure.
it was good. It was good, but it was also really sad. It was emotional.
Oh yeah, did you cry at the end?
No.
It's okay to cry mansplaining,
Well,
Jay.
for you, maybe, not me. It's not how I roll.
Yeah.
I teared up. I felt like I might cry, so I went and got a beer.
That works too.
Cool. Yeah. What kind of beer do you? What kind of beer do both of you? Barb, do you drink?
I can't touch the stuff, actually.
Oh, how come?
But back in the day, Kahlua was my poison. Yeah.
Oh wow, Kahlua.
Yeah, it makes me laugh too, Mike.
Oh, Kahlua. You just
You
drank.
remember the good old days.
You
Yeah.
just drank a bunch of Kahlua.
Yeah, you could get them on sale at BJ's.
Yeah, sure.
You could get a whole bunch of them. I laugh a lot when I think about that too. Have you had some crazy nights of Kahlua, guys?
Does Kahlua go into a White Russian?
Yes.
Yep.
Then
Yeah,
yes.
if you need to cut it.
And a Black Russian.
Right. Yeah, no, I do. I used to like White Russians a lot.
I did too.
I used to buy them at the bar and then yell, "Let's make mistakes."
We probably hung out back in the day, Mike. I like
Yeah,
that.
we should-
Don't
yeah, we
touch
should have
any
hung out.
mistakes, Happy accidents.
Happy
Exactly.
Blue Ribbon
Exactly
for me.
right. Yeah,
What
you
kind
like
of
PBR?
PBR, baby.
Peebers.
Yeah. It's a good brew.
Juice fan, I always struck you as a milk loving guy. I don't know what that means. Oh, nice. Pig bullets.
Pig
Thank you
Bull-
so much for all these
Oh my God, that's so nice.
submissions. This is wonderful. It's such a pleasure to have you in the chat.
Pig bullets might not know this, but you cannot actually be both a pig and a bullet.
I don't know what we would do without Jane on this show.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd like to know.
yeah.
90
Pig
seconds,
bullets.
artists.
Pig bullets, I think of just like little turds that shoot out of the back of a pig. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Pretty sure you're wrong.
Pig bullet says test me. Where were we? Oh yes. Wow, there's one other question I wanted to ask here. We're talking about drinks.
Myrtle Beach,
Desert.
cat missing poster.
I think we've got a lot of great information.
I'm confident I'm going to find the cat with these posters.
Oh, Pig Bullets is a roundtable story. Roundtable of Gentlemen, great podcast from back in the day. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. I think now's a great time to show everyone my real eyebrows. And yes.
20 seconds.
20 seconds, everybody.
Roundtable
there's
is the first podcast ever.
I don't think that's true. Do you know some of the first podcasts ever? I mean, Keith and the Girl for sure. That's actually where I know Newsy from. Also, I mean, I guess Mark Maron, but not really. Like
Time's up.
Oh.
All right, art supplies down.
Art supplies down indeed.
If you would take a picture of your art. Thank you, Mikey Exotic. And send that in a JPEG or whatever format looks best for your art to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. Yes, let's have some fun. Let's make mistakes. All right, let's take a look. Barb, are you ready to?
I couldn't be more ready. I'm so excited to see what everyone made.
Great. Let's start with Newsy.
Here, I've got Newsy's image right here.
Great. And Barb, you'll be able to see this on the Twitch.
Okay.
Wow, what is 20 minutes? Because holy shit.
Wow.
So I spent most of the time working on the cat's rendition of the Beatles Man.
Oh yeah.
That took a long time, and then I just basically gave some context of what the cat might be.
It looks so much like him. I'm getting emotional for more reasons than one.
Yeah. Can you say some of those reasons?
Well, for one, it's the George Harris photo. That was a spin I didn't see coming tonight.
Yeah.
But I mean,
cool.
it looks like Jezzo's happy. You know, he's got a wig. You know, maybe he's felt smothered by me the way I felt smothered by my brother. And now Jezzo has his own career as well. That's really quite amazing.
It's a really cute. The collared shirt, I think, is really, really cute.
Yeah, and his eyes, are those tears welling up in the eyes, Newsy?
Those are tears. Yeah. Moved by his own artistry.
It's really quite incredible.
And also, I mean, he's probably missing his emotional support human.
That's right. It's a very truly codependent relationship. He really can't exist without me. I try and tell him that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think this will definitely get the word out and help people keep their eyes open.
It's so creative the way that you use the George Harris photo as what Jezzo's painting. It's fantastic.
Yeah. And just for the record, I think it's George Harrison.
Oh.
Yeah. Is it, Jane? Is that right?
George Harrison,
Yeah.
Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr,
Well,
John Lennon.
we didn't ask for all that. But,
Yeah.
Nobody ever does.
And this is why I could never log into my ex's electronics. This is clearing up a lot.
yeah. All right. Cool.
No
That's it's really not, and I also like the it's sort of like the afterthought of might be in Myrtle Beach. This is a really that's a fun sort of addition.
That's what you call 5 seconds left.
It reeks of 5 seconds left, and I love it. Stand by, Newsy. We may have some follow-up questions in just a little bit. Let's go to Jake.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going? That was fun.
Yeah. Good to see you again.
Let me pop it up. Good to see you too. I was seeing you the whole time, but
yeah, I was seeing you too.
Great.
Yeah.
So I went with. I'm thinking that someone with your family's, history in landscaping could not just sit down and create a poster without creating like a beautiful landscape to go along with it. So here's your cat in a beautiful landscape.
I love it so much.
Oh,
This
good.
is so beautiful.
I tried to get the paws in there. Their paws.
Oh my
Calico.
God. It looks just like him.
I hope so.
He would never go to the desert with me. Maybe he's in the desert trying to find me. Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just heard that you have the same accent as Bob.
Who, me?
You got that.
Yeah.
You got that Florida accent.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't talk much with people growing up, so it sounds a little different, but it's definitely Florida.
Yep, it reeks of Florida, just like Jesso's toes reek of Doritos.
Oh my gosh, they smell so good.
Anybody find out what was at 35 Regency Street in Queens?
Yeah, that would be great. 'Cause that was like where I am.
Yeah, the cat, hopefully, right? Just waiting.
I hope he's just outside of your door waiting.
So when the timer split, I had to bring it out.
Oh my
Bring Bob
god!
Ross into it. Excuse me,
Yeah.
George Harrison into it.
Nice.
And I didn't know if the likeness was good enough, so like he's got to be wearing that T-shirt just so you know that it's George Harrison with his mindset on finding your cat.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like the hair is very George Harrison. I think that's pretty darn good.
Thank
Your
you.
face actually looks like Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
The beard is getting a little away from me.
That can't be him because he was killed.
well, you
George
can,
Harrison was killed too in
Yeah,
a
you
different way.
you can draw pictures of dead people.
Well, if you choose to.
That exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right. Good. That's really nice. Barb, any thoughts, questions here?
I mean, it's just stunning. I'm truly
Thank
moved.
you.
This is really something. I really wish that George Harrison, right,
Yep.
didn't come up tonight. But you know, there's always a silver lining with things, right, guys? So
Yeah, I mean, you can't have the dark without the light, right,
that's
Barb?
what it was.
Mhm.
That's what
Yeah.
I was trying to remember. What my
Yeah.
brother said. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just so beautiful. I can't.
Thank
even
you.
tell.
I really like your Alec Baldwin. I'm going
Thank
through
you.
30 Rock again, so like he's in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a haunting character.
You know, at 30 Rock, the name of the show is actually The Address.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 30 Rockefeller Plaza.
Just like
Yep.
35 Regency.
Might
That
be.
could be the name of my show. 35
30
Regency.
35 Reg.
Yeah, if there's any industry watching, that's my new show, 35 Reg. I came up with it, so
Okay. I mean, we were all just here 10 seconds ago, but that's cool. All right. That's really really nice. 30 Rock too. I love that. All right. Let's now visit with our best artist in the world, Allison Bamcat.
All right, here I just dropped Allison's in. It's
Nice.
it's over to the right.
oh my god.
Oh, look at Jesso.
Oh my god.
She put the last name on there. Come on.
Well, it's cats have a full name. It's important.
Hey, that's what we were trying to remember.
Yes. So as my name is Bam Cat. I'm obsessed with cats. I have two cats, Momo and Gogo Bam Cat. I would be so lost without them. So I wanted to make a really beautifully illustrated poster of her. But there's something. So I wrote all the details about like she has cute paws. They smell like kind of like Doritos. A little apathetic. Maybe last seen in Queens. But for some reason, the background, there's like in the background of this photo, I don't know who took it, but there's a beach, and then it looks like one of Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club band members.
Oh,
Up.
Very
Ever.
cool.
Get your dirty paws
I
off
see it.
my cat.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
my
So
Sergeant
this is
Pepper
weird. I
was,
don't know how that ended
was
up there.
the Beatles.
But
band.
and then the reward, of course, which is to give you Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And we know those SBA kids have it. We know it.
No, they sure do. You hang out with us SVA kids, you don't have to get a job ever. Oh my god, this is just incredible.
I would love to see an alert for a reward to give me your reward.
I'm
Just to-
bigging it right now. Alert.
Oh,
It's
man.
coming in. I can feel it. I have no devices, but I know it's coming.
Find me behind
Oh
the
my
black
God.
and white square.
So beautiful. You got the eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The nondescript eyes.
Yep. You got
Thank
them. They're nondescript and sad. I love them.
All right. Can we put all three up in the
Yeah.
and then Barb, well, let's just talk it out. Chat, if you'll help us out, give Barb some advice. What your thought is and why. And yeah, Barb, do you have any follow-up questions?
Oh, let me see. Oh, can I keep them all? And who's going to pay for printing costs?
Well,
We can get to that later.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
They're
Mark, I think
printed.
what?
They're already printed.
Mark,
Oh, great.
you can lose Jake's. He's got his up in his window.
Cool.
No, my only question is, how did you get all of these amazing artists in one place? It's just truly incredible. Such attention to detail. You could really tell everyone put a lot of heart and thought into it. And I think I'm going to get my cat back. So thank you guys.
Yes, of course. So, let's talk it out. Let's compare and contrast. What do you like? What do you think is effective? Who captured Jezzo the best?
Okay, well, let's see. Do people really choose one person at the end of the episode? I mean, I just feel like this is goes against all of my morals. I believe that anyone can make art. So this is hard, but my cat's life is at stake. So
Right. I mean, it's
Well, if you want some help, the audience has been voting. It's
wow.
live, so
No.
it's continually changing. But
oh my gosh, Mark, this is great. I hate hurting people's feelings. This would actually be great if you guys could do it for me.
well, I mean, you still ultimately have to make the decision.
Okay.
But Alison Bamcat has 80% of the vote.
Wow.
Crowbot has. Oh wait, sorry, it changed. Bamcat has 75% of the vote. Newsy has 13% of the vote, and Crowbot has 13% of the vote.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
I would just like to remove my emotions from all of this. Put those emotions extra on the other two contestants and really make you hurt their feelings. Because this was just fun for me to get some, just stretch my fingers,
Hey,
Yeah.
good strategy, Newsy. Yeah.
This is a strategy for sure.
It's a great strategy to let you know that he's big enough to not have his feelings hurt, which makes you want to
Choose.
it's very
It's working.
yeah. But also you may have noticed, I just wanted to bring it up that Allison really played to the cat lady in you, saying that she loves cats. She has two of her own. Cats have last names because they're basically furry people. Is what she said in so many words.
She played me like fiddle.
Yeah.
It's actually
And then
inaccurate, Micah.
what's that?
That's actually inaccurate.
What is?
Cats are not furry people. They're actually
Right, I mean,
felines.
Right.
Oh.
Felines. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. And of course, Jake, he was self-deprecating, saying that George Harrison looks like Osama bin Laden, and
I have 3 cats.
he also has
really?
3 cats.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I have to choose, I think I have to go with Newsies because it has the most information to get my cat back.
There you go. There you go.
It's got my hair. The missing is the largest.
Right.
And yeah, it's got the name it's the bold font, I think, is what's gonna get him home. People will walk by and see that. So, but it is not a reflection on anyone's artistic talent. I can't believe it. I just want them all hung on this SVA students' walls.
Well,
I just took half of somebody else's feelings, so this is a little bit more.
We worked it out.
No, that's tough, Newsy. You see what you did? You took your feelings and put them on the other contestants, and then you won, and now they have to deal with your feelings along with theirs.
Oof, now I have to develop feelings for this. These are my feelings. I'm getting the nervous sweats here. You know, get these
All the
filthy pits.
time.
Holy
All the time,
cow!
Lucy.
Yeah.
All the time over here as
I can
well.
smell you both from here, and it's a delightful salad of whatever is happening.
Well, Barb, I
No,
appreciate
actually-
that.
Some
Oh,
people don't
very
sweat at
well.
all.
Some people don't.
It's a fact.
Really?
I'm
I'm
envious of those
discomforted.
people.
I'm
I've never
comforted
sweated
knowing that
in
my
my life.
artwork will never be as dismal as Micah's eyebrows.
Wow, look
So-
at all this. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Wow.
All right, so we if you haven't emailed your art to fartsmackdown@gmail.com yet, please do. Mark's going to be putting that up in the Twitch stream, but I would like to thank Jake for joining us this week. Please stick around and give Barb your expertise on, who you think the audience champion should be. And Allison, of course, longtime friend of the show. Thank you so much for joining us this week. Are you on your second beer now?
Third?
Yeah, I just cracked it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
You go for it.
What are you drinking over there, by the way?
I'm drinking Modern Times Orderville, which is a hazy mosaic IPA. I'm a big IPA nerd.
Oh, I love IPA.
And
It is hazy.
I love this stream, and I look forward to Mondays. And I did the logo design, if anybody was ever curious. Nobody asked, but let's throw
It
it
is
out.
true. We had a horrible logo design, and then Allison did
Oh.
a beautiful one that we've been using for.
It was a crisis. A crisis.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
When
know?
did we start doing this? In
May?
This was like
June?
April, like right.
April or May?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. It was like right at the start of COVID.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I think it was like mid to late April.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mid to late
I did a terrible piece of graphic design, and actually today in my yearly review at work, my boss was like, "One aspect of your job that you could be a little bit better at is graphic design." I'm like, "Good luck. That's not. That is
Like-
certainly not anywhere that I plan to excel."
Mark, you're a rock star.
Yeah, he sounds like he stinks. Your boss.
Oh, no, he's
So-
great. I am terrible at graphic design.
I'm so happy to see that Fart Smackdown with a PH showed up in the chat. I did my hair specifically for you, and I'm glad to see that you emailed in your submission for this week.
Have you already opened it, Micah, to see what it looks like?
I did, and I
Okay.
love it.
Okay.
I love it.
These are just incredible.
All right, so let's get started. All right, first up is Kobo. Top right, covering my face. The caption to go along with it is equally as fantastic. Subject heading: Missing Gesso. Hey. Another week of our Fart Smackdown. This week got me super excited for what we might draw. Crazy enough, we are drawing a missing cat poster. Wowza! Couldn't believe. Here is Gesso, parentheses Garfield, and the possible reason Gesso had gone missing. Micah just so happened to be seen near Gesso when he went missing. Odd, Micah. Really odd. I didn't know this, but George Harrison hadn't been seen for a while either. I think Micah's up to something. We must stop
Got
him.
fired.
And then they forgot to
Wow.
include the art in that one, so then they sent a follow-up email saying, I forgot the art, I'm dumb.
That's kind of fun.
Thank you so much, Cabo. I really enjoy that picture of me. I feel like it looks like the weekend used to look.
Let's make mistakes.
Let's make happy accidents.
Yep, so that's theirs. Next up is Juice Fan. No caption to go along with it. This is it in all its glory.
Yes.
Still no zip code on anyone's found it.
Has anybody found the zip code for 35 Regency Street? Well, I guess I need to do this myself.
I'm on it. I'm
Well,
on it.
also,
Oh,
this is
thank you,
Queens.
Jamie.
There's not just Regency Street. It's got to be Avenue Street and everything in between.
Right. Yeah.
it's
There's
probably also got maybe it's a number, not a word. I don't know.
it's probably a Regency Court, a Regency Drive and Boulevard,
I love
Avenue Street.
I love that on the poster. Once visited Florida and loved it.
I don't think Myrtle Beach is in Florida, is it? Was I that messed up?
Is it South Carolina? Virginia?
I think it's Virginia.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you,
I
Big
guess maybe
Bullets.
Jezzo's in Florida.
Would not be near any George Harrison merchandise.
And Pig Bullets, another round of subs.
Holy
Thank you,
shit, Pig
thank you
Bullets.
so much, Pig Bullets.
Dropping some serious coin.
and Gamer Kyle, no sub for you, buddy. Sorry.
I got that for you.
Oh, you got the sub for Gamer Kyle?
Jezz,
No,
that's-
I got the 35 Regency Street.
Oh, you got the. What
Okay.
is it there? What's going on at 35 Regency Street?
There's a lot of loud noises outside. Let me know.
Looks like a firehouse in
That adds up.
Australia.
In Australia,
Yeah, it's in the town of Brighton.
in Queensland.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the missing owner.
What's the zip code, Jane?
4017. They just have four.
Let me
What
write
is it?
4017.
Thank you. Thank you.
4017, just four numbers.
Just four numbers.
Hey, if you're watching right now and you are outside of the United States, let us know where you are. Because I realize this is a very
Bet they're in Brighton.
we're laughing our heads off about zip codes, and they're probably like, well, I guess this is for other people to enjoy.
Yeah, zip code jokes are only funny in the United States of America.
Yeah. All right, great job there. Oh, look.
We've got some more. So here's Gamer Kyle's. George Harrison Gesso, while my paintbrush gently gets the devil beaten out of it. Go, Jake!
Oh, that's
Oh.
nice.
It's a riff on the very famous song "While My Guitar Gently Sleeps."
Yeah.
All right, sure.
I'll take it.
Emotional
Yeah.
support cat missing. Gesso, 35 Regency Street, Queens, New York.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he does have a mustache. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad.
He looks frightened.
He looks very stressed. Those
It
It
eyes.
looks like Charlie Brown, like when Charlie
Yeah.
Brown's really worried.
So cute.
Feral HW, where are you at in Canada? What do you got there, Jane? What are you showing us?
19 different 35 Regency Streets.
Oh.
You know, the one in Queens, New York. What?
Yeah, in Queens, New York, there's 19 of them.
What?
Jesus, really?
Wait,
sounds-
Is
there's
that possible? I guess
Look at
so.
them all. The red
19
dots.
Regency Streets, did you say?
Yeah.
East Coast. We are also on the. Well, some of us are on the East Coast.
I wasn't sure if there was even one, but that's great.
I'm on the East Coast.
Oh, here's the painting from Mega Updude. Subject heading again was Daddy. Said just like that, Daddy. But contact 35 Regency Street, Queens, New York. Reward a painting. Bob Ross, come back.
Is that I don't want to take it personally, but is Bob Ross come back? Maybe I don't need to ask, but is it because you don't like me?
Oh.
Oh, no.
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 Oh, that
No.
can't
See, I
don't
need the
think so.
cat to come back. I'm not well without the cat, you know?
Yeah. No.
That was nothing to do with me. They just missed my brother, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No.
think
No.
that's-
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Is-
I mean, a lot of people are familiar with Barb.
yeah,
and-
right. You guys were telling me that
Yeah.
back at the dumpster a while ago. I had forgotten, I think. that he was so famous.
Yeah, he's pretty famous. So I think a lot of people,
Miss
may
him.
not be they think they miss him, yeah, and they may not be very sensitive to
My
younger-
my insecurity as a artist, probably. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm good. We're gonna get that cat back, and I'll be straight.
All right.
Sure. So
Okay.
the next one's from Squeak Watch. It's the big one on the left.
Oh, very nice.
Lost. If
Ooh.
seen, tell him to go home.
I
That's
love
super
his
cute.
outfit.
Oh, that's nice. A Panera gift card.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
and I
great.
love the little musician in the background. It's very New York City. I love it.
I love the layout of this.
I do too.
This is
Very
really
cool.
cool.
Panera
Very
gift
nice.
card. Is that the reward?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck that. I said
Um,
you have to buy that though.
and
New York City also contains boroughs.
That's George Harrison in there. Squeakwatch says.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
It's him
playing a sitar.
playing a sitar. Absolutely. Wow. Very
Oh.
slick.
Oh, that's
Very cool.
awesome. And the
Now,
cat's in the
a fence
background
looks-
too. Now is that
Um,
is that cat the George Harrison cat, or is that cat actually Gesso?
I think that cat's dressed as me.
The one in the background.
Oh, the one in the background. Yeah, what's that cat in the back?
It's Gesso.
I think it's a cat. Okay. Hear me out. I think it's a cat that's dressed as you, announcing that the cat up here is missing.
Getting a luchador mask
out.
on the
That's
cat.
real far out. And yeah, the cat's just saying help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does have a luchador feel for sure.
I think
cat was
James to
black.
explain what luchador is to me.
Oh yeah, could you help us out there, Jane?
Yeah.
Thought the cat was black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Jane, can you tell us what a luchador mask is?
Yeah, it's Mexican wrestlers. They wear the mask on their face while they're wrestling.
And thank you so much.
First accurate thing. There it is.
All right,
Yeah, absolutely.
And this one is from Schwartz and Merck. You said
All right.
says Alf will help you find your cat.
Ow. Maybe he could just be my cat, or
He's from Melmac. Didn't he eat cats?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
It's one of
I
his
think
shticks.
I think you would use Alf to,
Hunt
sniff out the cat, then pull Jezzo away before he ate it.
right, and then replace it with some other cat.
It's really smart.
Very
Yeah.
smart.
You need a bait cat.
And then, last but not least, we have Fart Smackdown's rendition. This week's rendition of Micah Sherman.
Wow.
The very hungry Micah.
Wow. What a loving
Gorgeous.
portrait.
Man, every week it's like a different.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Looks
Really.
like something that you drew at like a Bennigan's with their crayons while you're waiting.
That's
Truly.
dope.
Here, I'm actually.
Yeah,
gonna
it's
put this-
really.
Hair is incredible.
That belongs.
They're
So
spot on.
It's like each week,
It's trouble.
the portrait of me looks drastically different from week to week, but it always looks exactly like me. It's crazy.
That's art. That's when you know it's good art.
Fart Smackdown, you are a very, very talented artist.
So
Oh,
here are all of the pieces of art laid out.
and Jake and Allison and Newsy, if you would pick your top three and present them to Barb and tell her why. Let's start with Jake.
Sure. I'm gonna go with Alf, because for the reason of the finding of cats, be very good at it. Unless he's already found the cat, but that's something you can talk to Alf about. And then I really like Chrissy's. I really like Squeakwatch. It's just a nicely presented piece. It's got all the information, which was a good requirement for the winner of. It's getting real close here, of the competition. But I think my number one is the far right, the emotional support cat, missing Gesso, because that also has all of that same information, and it's got this great. The face is so that Charlie Brown, like I'm boned kind of face. You know how Charlie Brown always says I'm boned, and then the George Harrison do on the cat I think fits it really perfectly too.
Yeah. Allison, what's your top three?
My top one is definitely Chrissy's Squeakwatch, because I love like that there's a foreground and a background, which is in New York City, which is totally impossible to come up with in 20 minutes. So like, holy crap! And there's a silhouette in the background that is like to scale. I don't know, it like blows my mind. Second is Alf, for sure, and his Naruto friend. And then I think my third one is going to be the one with Garfield and Micah.
Okay. Great. And Newsy.
Yeah, I guess Squeakwatch is my number one here. I was drawn in with that silhouette, but then it's like a picture where more like the more that you look at it, the more that you see. There's stuff all over the place. So even if I wasn't out looking for a cat, I would get caught up in that poster and maybe be inspired to find the cat afterwards. And then I just like the who is right underneath Jane.
This one?
No, the right above. That's the one. Yes, that's number two.
That one is Juice Fan.
Juice Fan. Yeah. Good cat energy in that one. And I like the funny captions that were involved. And then the Alf and the Naruto character. It's so good. Yeah, those are my top three.
Nice.
I might say I'm a little disappointed that George Harrison the cat didn't make its way into any of these. But I'm not the judge.
Right.
I do also enjoy in Kobo's top right that George Harrison last seen November 29th, 2001, which is when George Harrison died, which I think is a really fun little Easter egg in there.
Oof.
Just calling that out.
I am also always appreciative of Fart Smackdown's portraits. A little insulted that even though they don't exactly follow the directions, no one ever puts them in their top three. So for it's a little hard to not take that personally, right? Fart Smackdown. All right, so Barb, do you have a top three based on those, or are you gonna whistle to the tune of your own drum?
Let's see here. I really appreciated the input, because it sounds like you guys paid attention in art class, and I learned a bunch. You said some things about, I can't remember, but I'm going to try and remember that for when I paint again. I really do like Squeakwatches. I think it's because I'm nostalgic for New York City. I'm inside of a house and I can't leave. It is just so nice out there. I love seeing people play music on the street. They just really capture that. But if I have to come back to making it practical, how am I going to get my cat back? I'm going to have to go with the Alf E one. Is that his name?
Yes.
Okay.
Alf. Just Alf.
Alf.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I would have to go with Alf because it has the most information. Again, the missing's in red, which is important. And I think that will scare Gesso into coming home.
Good.
But everyone is just so talented. Everyone's got their own unique voice and really put their heart into it. And I really am so grateful maybe I could get access to all these posters and hang them up around America.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Do you
oh
have
no,
a,
I
do
mean
you,
Alf. It was so hard. I don't know.
do
Alf.
you have a,
I'm going with Alf. I'll let you take over now, Micah.
oh, sure. No, is Alf your final decision?
It's tough, but I'm going to go with Alf. I want to scare Jezzo to come home.
Good. And yeah, we can definitely give you access to these pictures if you want to print them out. Do you have access to a printer?
I'm going to ask the student whose house I'm staying in. Maybe the college has one. I'll figure it out.
All
I'm
right,
a
cool.
scrappy elf, resourceful.
Cool.
Most colleges do have printers.
That's what I hear. Maybe
well,
Jake, you could get your contact if I need something explained to me.
Got it.
Mark, whose picture was Alf?
Schwartz and Merck
Hey, all right.
making it back onto the stream. Very
all
exciting.
right. So excited to see you again, man. And Newsy, excited to have you back on next week.
Yeah, it seems like I have more work to do.
Yeah. Well, you can bask in the glory of being the best artist in the world throughout the entire week.
I really need this. This is the last week of Black History Month. Finished out strong. I'm the best. I like it.
We are making Black history. Jake and Allison, it is always such a pleasure to have you on the show. And I hope that you guys will keep making art and keep coming back on the show. You guys are awesome.
Thanks, Micah.
Thank you.
Schwartz and Merck, are we rating you tonight? Let us know in the chat.
And mansplaining Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was bored.
That's okay. Sorry. Did you? Anyway, thank you so much for your help.
Yeah.
This evening.
Anytime. All the time.
Yeah.
With
Got it.
or without your asking.
Thank you for teaching me, Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Yeah. You are smart and worthwhile.
Thank you. I knew that.
And Barb, what a sheer pleasure it was to
It's truly
just to
all
be able to help in whatever little way that we could.
Thank you guys so much for having me and for helping me bring the cat home. I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, and thank you everybody in the chat. Fart Smackdown with a PH. I always appreciate it, and I will continue to look different every single week for you.
And everyone stick around for Schwartz and Mark. We're gonna raid them as soon as we're done here.
Yeah, and Pig Bullets, welcome. Thank you so much
Pig
for
Bullets,
all the subs today. Super cool of you.
Subscriptions.
And we are rating now, so goodbye. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hi, everyone. So nice to meet you.
Keep in touch.
Have a great night, everyone.